I am Dr. Ramkrishna Ghosh, an associate professor of the Department of Information Technology, Haldia Institute of Technology. Today, I am going to discuss UGC NET December 2026, Paper 1. You all can get good marks in your subject, but you face difficulty in Paper 1 during your UGC NET exam. So, this is for all branches. Paper 1 is common. Today I am going to discuss 10 important questions from paper 1. If you like my content, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. I eagerly anticipate your positive response shortly. I would request everyone to watch my video till the end. Which protocol is used to transfer web pages? Option 1, FTP. FTP means File Transfer Protocol. Option 2, HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Option 3, SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Option 4, POP3. FTP, it is used to transfer files. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, it is used to transfer web pages. Whenever we write in the Google HTTP www.google.com, www.facebook.com. Whenever we request any page, we write HTTP first. So, HTTP is used to transfer web pages. This is the right answer. SMTP is used for transferring mail messages. POP3 is used to retrieve mail messages. So, HTTP is the correct answer. Next, which gas contributes the most to global warming? Option 1, oxygen. Option 2, carbon dioxide. Option 3, nitrogen. Option 4, helium. The right answer is option 2, carbon dioxide. The University Grants Commission, UGC NET. So you should know more about UGC NET. The University Grants Commission established in which year? Option 1, 1947. Option 2, 1950. Option 3, 1956. Option 4, 1962. 1947 will not be correct answer. 1950 will not be correct answer. 1956 is the correct answer. Bloom's taxonomy. You have heard who are technical students. They have learned it more. Bloom's taxonomy primarily deals with option 1, communication. Option 2, learning objectives. Option 3, research design. Option 4, evaluation system. Of course, learning objectives. Bloom taxonomy. Lower level to upper level. Different keywords are there. 6 stages are there. So, it is in connection with learning objectives. Option 2 is the correct answer. Which memory in a computer is volatile? You know option 1, ROM. Option 2, RAM. Option 3, hard disk. Option 4, SSD. You know ROM and RAM are primary memory and hard disk secondary memory. SSD also secondary memory. So, volatile means its content is erased on each power on. That is RAM. RAM is volatile. When the computer is turned off, its contents are erased from RAM. So option 2 is the correct answer. Which one is an example of verbal communication? There are different types of communication. Verbal communication is one of them. Option 1 gesture, option 2 facial expression, option 3 telephone conversation, option 4 sign language. Of course, telephone conversation, where we speak from one end and the other end listens to us, listens to me. So telephone conversation is the right answer. Option 3 is the correct answer. Option 3 is the right answer for previous question. Now the next question. Which one of the following is a renewable source of energy? Option 1 coal, option 2 petroleum, option 3 solar energy, option 4 natural gas. Of course, solar energy is a renewable source of energy. So option 3 is the right answer. Next question. Question number 8. Communication is complete only when? Option 1, the sender sends the message. Sender in a communication system, sender will send the message, receiver will receive the message, and there is a feedback system. So the sender sends the message. Option 2, the receiver understands the message. And option 3, the message is written. Option 4, feedback is ignored. Option 2 is the right answer. Sender will send message, but receiver will receive. And receiver should understand the message. So communication is complete only when the receiver understands the message. Option 2 is the correct answer. Next, question number 9. Which research is conducted to solve an immediate practical problem? Different types of research are there. Basic research, applied research, historical research, explanatory research. So which research is contributed to solve an immediate practical problem? Of course, option 2 is the correct answer, applied research. Let us move to our last question, question number 10. Which of the following is the most learner-centered or student-centered method of teaching? Lecture method. Lecture method, we just teach on blackboard, or we can teach with the help of PPT. Number 2, demonstration method. There we explain any topic. Number 3, discussion method, where we discuss. We say something and students interact with us, with the teachers. So learner-centered method of teaching or student-centered method of teaching is discussion method. And number 4, dictation. We just dictate from our end. Student can't interact. So discussion method is the most learner-centered method of teaching. Let us call it a day. Thank you so much for watching this full video. Please stay tuned. I think this discussion will be helpful for you. I will come back soon with update videos shortly. I eagerly anticipate your positive response. Without it, I will be demotivated.